Hey guys, Brittany here. Today's topic is on perception, and that was kind of what was the theme of my Zen Center this morning, and it was actually the quote that I wrote this morning when I woke up as well. And so I wanted to tell you about a little experience that I just had. So I moved to Alabama, and I've been noticing that since I came down here, I don't have a lot of girlfriends, and not healthy ones. You know, I go out for drinks with the girls after work, but just not someone that I feel is kind of vibing on the same frequency as me, like I have with my girlfriend Diana. And so I'm always like, ugh, I wish I had like D, another version of D down here. Although she probably can't be recreated, let's face it. So anyway, I don't know, I just always feel that way. And you know, Kenny and I date, and he's from here, so he has a lot of friends, especially you know, just that he hangs out with, and I've met them and they're quite lovely, but they're not mine, you know, and so that's something that, I don't know, always kind of has not felt so great for me. So anyway, so I put on my vision board, you know, like-minded women, healthy women, and then yesterday I noticed I spent the whole day alone, and I actually like literally said out loud, like, wow, like I'm really good, you know, like I'm loving my career. I had drinks with the girls after work this week, which was nice, celebrating someone's birthday. Love dating Kenny. He is the best. And so I really, and then I like my alone time, you know, we both do. And so I kind of felt like, wow, like I actually really am good right now, you know, like very grateful my life is exactly how it is. And so I go to the Zen Center this morning by myself, and sitting in the row ahead of me is this woman whom I've never seen before. So I'm sitting with Jean and Anne-Marie, and I notice her. Him and I start talking after the center, and I walk outside. I'm like, oh man, I must have missed her because I didn't see her anymore in the church. And as I was walking out, I saw her. She was looking at books. So I went over and I was like, hey, you seem new. I don't think I've seen you before. She's like, oh, today was my first day. So we start talking, and she starts crying. And so she's going through a divorce and just a lot of stuff going on in her life. And so we ended up getting coffee after service, and it was lovely. We sat outside for an hour and a half and just talked, and she just sent me the sweetest text message saying, hey, you know, we're like an angel today. I really needed that. It was great. Can't wait to, you know, see you again soon. And so I kind of just shared with her like what my experience was moving down here, and she shared with her. And I'm not someone that really gives advice. I just kind of listen and share my truth, and you know, take what you want and leave the rest. And so I called Dee after, and I was like, you know, it is so interesting that when you stop seeking, it comes. And so David, my teacher this morning, he said, he goes, if you're always seeking, you're never going to find it. And that was true for my relationship with Kenny. That is true today. That was true for my job. And so I think it's just, you are enough yourself. And so I think people forget that when they're in a relationship. I think they forget that, you know, they kind of cloud themselves in family and friends. And I think if you feel comfortable with your own skin, then you attract, you know, like attracts like. So small little vid, thought it was cool. But what you put out there to the universe, I do believe is what you get. Your life is exactly as you chose it. So remember that when you want to pass the buck to somebody else. Do the work for you, and the rest will follow. The universe is killer. Thanks. Bye.